Hey everyone, welcome to Reseller Rowboat. I'm so glad you're here joining me for another live working hangout. I'm going to be taking photos of about 25 items. So pull up a chair, grab something to drink, and maybe you'll get some work done, or maybe you're just here to chat with your friends. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you here, Phil. If you're still here, Phil, I haven't unpacked the Dymo that you sent me, but thank you so much for sending it. The reason I haven't is I was researching the labels for it because Todd told me I needed the 99919 labels. And when I had my other Dymo, Dymo said it was no longer compatible with that brand and that model. So I was having trouble printing on the Dymo, and that's why I ended up buying the Rolo. So we'll see. Maybe this one will work better with the 99919. I don't know. Hey, Craig, how are you? I brought my glasses over here in case I can't, see the chat. So right now I'm going to be taking photographs. So a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about at the beginning were already mentioned on the Tag Talk with Maggie and I last month, but these items, I went ahead and sprayed this fabric refresher. I get it at the Dollar Tree. This is the crisp linen scent. I spray it on all my clothes, even though they're clean. With the Houston humidity and heat in my garage, I like to do just a little bit of extra to put on the clothing to keep any strange smells from happening, especially if something sits for 6 months or more. I like to have a little bit of extra scent. I've only had one bad feedback saying that my item smelled like Downy, which I don't use. I only have one pair of pants to photograph. So right now I've got my flat lay laid out. And once I get those pants photographed, there's my flat lay right there. Then I will show you how I break down the table. I've timed it at about 1.5 minutes. Typically, this number of clothes will take me about 30 minutes to photograph. It will take me longer today because I will be stopping to show you what I've got. These are all from last week's haul. And last week was a phenomenal week of sourcing. I got 100 items in 2 hours, and they were amazing items. Monday's haul was blah, 68 items in 2 hours, and really nothing special. I took all the tags off last night, and I made a decision. I was like, you know what? I'm not even showing these items because they're all bread and butter, which is great. They'll sell, but there's just nothing spectacular. So what's everybody doing today? What are you doing, Craig? Are you at work right now? Thank you so much for joining me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this pair of pants out of the way. Actually, this is a pair of soft denim jeans in a brown. They're Maurice's, and I would wear these because they're just so soft and stretchy, but they're a little bit small for me. But what I didn't notice when I picked them up is there is some puckering down here on the front. And so I did disclose that in the listing. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way so I can break this down. I'm also breaking my rule today about, let me know if you can hear me okay, because I'm trying not to talk too loud because my wife is in the other room working, but if I'm talking too softly, let me know. I broke my rule today about not wearing makeup because I had to go out this morning, and so I put makeup on. So I'm going to have to be extremely careful especially with the lighter colored items that I don't, because I'm always bad about touching my face. And I think I create a lot of the spots and marks on the clothing myself. So all right, this will take very little time to do. There is a little mark on the bottom leg, but I think that is from the spray. So I'm going to just hope that that is okay. I think it is. I think it's from the Yeah, it feels wet. It's from the spray. That's the only thing I don't like about using the spray right before I photograph is sometimes it takes a while for them to dry. I like to spray my items the night before, but sometimes I forget. And then I have my color wheel photo is my last photo. My room, my office right now is a total disaster, but I'm planning to take care of that today or tomorrow. I'm officially off until next Tuesday, but I just got a message that I'm going to have to do some work tonight. It'll only take me about 10 or 15 minutes, but something got overlooked and I got to do it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and take this apart real quick. So the first thing is this flannel blanket, fleece blanket gets put away. I have a laundry basket over here that I just throw it in. What's nice about this is it doesn't wrinkle. So all I have to do is just bunch it up and throw it in there. And then I have a project board for school. I just fold it up, put it over here in the corner. And what takes the longest with my arthritis is breaking down the card table. There's one leg that I sometimes have trouble with, but I think it's worked its way out. It's not as stiff. Okay, so that was probably about 1:30 seconds. It's done. It's put away. Now I'm ready for mannequin and hanging clothes. I steamed these items right before I came on. This is my steamer. It's a Rowenta Pure Pop steamer. I've had it for about 1.5 years. I got rid of my tall steamer because it basically caught on fire. I've been very, very happy. Rowenta is a great brand. This attachment turns around. I'm not really sure. This is if you want to touch the fabric. I don't want to touch the fabric. I did have some problems with it last month. The steam wasn't coming out even though it was heating up. And I think that this little compartment here just wasn't all the way in to get the water in because I haven't had any trouble since. So I'm glad about that. I need to get a TV tray real quick. Because I have you sitting on top of a box on top of my tea cart. And that's usually where I do my color wheel photos. So I just brought a little TV tray to lay the items on for my color wheel photos. Let me see if anybody else has come in. Hi, Glenn. How are you? Good to see you. And Craig is not wearing makeup today. For shame. Well, I guess you look beautiful anyway, right? Okay, so I have a choice here. I can do my mannequin items first, or I can do my hanging items. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do my mannequin items first and just get them out of the way. My niece is going to come work for me this summer a little bit. And I think for ease for her, she's 12, I'm going to put everything on hangers for her. I think it'd be easier. And it may get me to gradually move to hanging clothes for off photos, but I haven't been able to let go of my mannequin yet. Some items just look better on a mannequin. So, oh, I forgot to tell you what this was. Okay, I'll tell you in a minute because I was going to show each item. This is a really, really pretty top with a tie. So I had a little bit of a panic. If you watched my car chat video, my sales were doing great, and I was set to match or surpass my May numbers because May was my best month ever on eBay. But then on Sunday morning, I woke up, and it was like my sales had completely stopped. And so I did not meet. I got close, but I did not meet my May numbers, which I didn't even think I'd get even close. So, that was a little upsetting because I was like, oh no, my store's going to crash and burn again because it did that last July. But so far, the rest of the week has been good. And I woke up today to 6 sales, 5 on eBay overnight and 1 on Poshmark, which put my numbers up yesterday to close to 200 on eBay. So I was happy with that. But I did feel a little bit of panic. Now, this is a Shine top, and I don't buy Shine very often. It's Shein. I'm told it's called pronounced Shine. You can get these on Temu and things like that, but this was just a really cute top. So it depends on how cute it is. And if it's a t-shirt with a really cool saying and it's plus size, I will get it if it's Shine. So that one's done. And I just try to, I don't know, because I'm live, I'm forgetting things. So I need to put my number back on. So if y'all aren't sure how I use my numbers, please watch the tag talk from last month, because I talked all about the numbers. So today, Finn went in for his routine. You know, Finn is my dog who is in heart failure, and we have to be very careful with him and in the heat and everything. And so he went in for a, what do you call it? Just a normal monthly allergy shot. And a blood test, which he gets periodically. And you know, I thought the visit was going to be super quick and everything. Well, he has bad teeth. He's always had bad teeth since we got him. He had distemper when he was a puppy, and they had to pull like 6 teeth just before we even got him as a puppy. And so the vet came in, and I was like, why is the vet coming in? Like, this isn't even a vet appointment. And sure enough, there was a tooth that was just terrible, and it was hanging. And she's like, we need to get this out of his mouth like right now. And I was like, well, he can't go under anesthesia because he could have a heart attack. And so I'm just like, well, what are you going to do? And she says, like, I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to pull it and get it out of his mouth. So they did, and I can tell it's hurting him, but what ended up being semi-cheap appointment ended up being more expensive. And again, pet insurance saves us so much. But, and then she did reiterate to me, they have to be really careful with him in this heat, because they had a dog come in last week that was on a walk and collapsed and almost died. And so I said, yeah, we don't do WALKs. I have to say that because she's in here past 9 a.m. We just don't, because of that. It's too hot. So this is a really pretty top by Faded Glory, I believe. Terra Sky. It's a 1X. It's a button up with a ruffle collar. Really pretty green watercolor. All of these items have been drafted. So when I get off of here, I will add the photos, post them to Poshmark, and then put them in my drafts for tomorrow. I'm very, very low on drafts right now. So I need to finish my sweater section. I have about 35 more sweaters to inventory and put back up. Some of my sweaters that I've been inventorying the last week have already started selling. And a lot of the geometric items that I inventoried last month have sold. I just sold one a few minutes ago. So how are sales, guys? Let me know. For some reason, this has me a little bit out of breath. I think it's hot in here. Probably gonna have to take my shoes off, because sometimes if I just take my shoes off and go barefoot, I'll cool down because the floors are so cold. But I've fallen twice in the last 2 months in here, because I get my pant leg, if I'm wearing pajama pants or something, I get my pant leg caught in the cords. And I took a really bad fall last month, hit my head, my arm, hit the Z-rack, and my arm still isn't the same. My arm's still hurting, and that was like a month ago. So this is a Chico's size 3. It's the only size I usually get in Chico's anymore, because it's an extra large. It's real pretty. I don't know why that doesn't have a material tag on it. because it's at the front. Anybody going on any trips this summer? Anybody doing any traveling? Okay, this is my second shine item. I don't get shine very much, but I just thought this was the most unusual, funky pattern. It's animal print and floral, and it's very slick and cool and lightweight, and I just couldn't pass it up. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but all right, so I have to always have to unbutton the top button to get it on the hanger in the mannequin at first, especially the hanger. And then have my buttoner over here. I have two buttoners now, and then I can just button the top button really quickly. There we go. And to get it off the mannequin, I don't have to unbutton it. So, all right. What's everybody doing? Craig's working. I imagine Glenn's working too. Okay, I usually do a photo of the sleeve, but this isn't going to hold it. I'm going to hold it with my hand because it's so slick. There we go. See, I almost just touched my face just now. I'm not sure I like this haircut. My wife likes it because it's shorter, but I don't. It's getting in my face too much. At least when I had longer hair, I could pin it up for a while, but I don't know. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, this is a Coral Bay extra large. It's got faux pockets. Very, very pretty. Now, I'm listing Coral Bay for $19.99 or best offer, and my auto accept is at $9.99 on these. I have been going through at night and updating my appliance part listings by adding AI. And I did sell an appliance part yesterday, and I also sold one today also, yes. So I think that's helping. All right, so what's everybody doing for July 4th? Hey, Lucille, how are you? Got back from Maui? Oh my gosh. Good for you. My brother and his wife were thinking about retiring there, but I guess it was a tsunami not too long ago that wiped this town out. And so they're waiting for them to rebuild. And he still has probably 6 or 7 years before he retires, but it's a certain town that they're interested in. And it was completely wiped out. So I'm curious what you saw when you went. Are they rebuilding? This is a very interesting top. I don't know what is going on with this top. It has roll tab sleeves, but inside the shirt itself, at the bottom on the hem, this is the bottom of the shirt, there's also a roll tab and on each side. So I'm assuming you can shorten this shirt, right? But I don't see any buttons to do that with. I don't see any place where you can button it to shorten it. So I'm not sure what the purpose of these are. If anybody knows, please put it in the chat. There is a tab at the top on the shoulders. But if you pull this up, this shirt up, all the way to the shoulders, you're going to see the underside of the shirt. So I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe they put those there for extra roll tabs instead of in case they fall off or something. I don't know. Okay, this one has an extra clip on it. That means there's something about this top that I wanted to notice. And I think it's because I want to put washwear on this top. This is an Onk 1X patriotic shirt, but it feels like it's been washed a lot. So that's probably what that's for. I'm not sure. Oh, my wife is getting a conference call. Crap. I gotta be quiet. Okay. I have already seen something that I don't like about this shirt. It looks like I didn't get some makeup, maybe foundation off of the collar. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that clip on there. I'm going to rewash it with grandma's. I need to reorder some grandma's. And see these items over here? Let me show you these items. I want to just kind of point. These items right here, these 5, these were returns from last month that I haven't put back. I put them up here so that I can get the wrinkles out. Spray them with the spray. Cha-ching. Awesome. This is the one I was talking about in my card chat that came back as being pilled all over and ugly. This thing is beautiful, and it's just a little textured from the pilling, but it's not, it just blends in with the pattern. So she was not happy with it. This is a Poshmark return. She spent $25. Maybe if she would have only spent $15, she would have been happy. But the main thing is she said I didn't disclose the pilling. When I hold it up, it's like barely pilled. Like, I don't know. I'm going to resell it. I may not put it on Poshmark. Okay, so the next one is a Gloria Vanderbilt extra large. Now, I hardly ever buy Gloria Vanderbilt tops, but this is just beautiful. It can be worn in the office, and it feels so good. It's very cool, lightweight material. It's very slick. So we're going to sell this Gloria Vanderbilt. I have a few. Hope there's not too much of a glare. This is the perfect time of day for me to take photos because if I wait much later, I get this really bad shadow on the wall, no matter what I do with my lights. So this is a perfect time of day in the summer. Thought that was a hole. Sometimes there'll be a little hole right there from the price tag, but there's not. Just a false alarm. Okay. That's the one thing. This is going to hurt my back bending over to this TV tray, but that's okay. This was a very interesting top by Anna. Now, the extra large tag is kind of falling off. If that's the office, they're just going to have to wait. Okay, so it has crochet details all over. This is sheer. Has crochet details on the shoulder, the sleeves, the yoke. It's a peplum top. It's very pretty. Like I said, I am going a little slower because I'm nervous and it's hot in here. And I find myself lately photographing slower. I used to photograph super fast, and I think it's just I'm trying to relax more and just take it as it goes and not be so rushed. And I'm doing that too with my, let's show the sleeve a little bit. I'm doing that too with my work day. I'm trying to only work about 3 hours during the actual daytime and then doing some work at night. in a comfortable place instead of at my desk. I need to cut my fingernails. They're super long, so I got to be careful with that too. But my mom and I'm going to have a mother-daughter day on Friday with her, and I'm taking her to get a manicure and all that. And so I wanted to keep them long so that the people at the salon can do their magic. And I'm afraid if I cut it, I might cut it too short. So I'm trying to wait till Friday to cut them. But I noticed they were getting caught yesterday on some clothes, or a day before at the thrift. I was having to be careful. I don't have too many knit items today though. It's expensive. Yeah, I know. Hey, Fart Sack Jack, how are you? I think you're talking about Lahana. It burned to the ground last year. We go every year with my son and his kids, and we left there 10 days before the fire last year. Wow. Yeah, I think that might be the town. So they really had their heart set on retiring there. And I mean, he called me when it happened. He was actually crying because this is a really big thing for them. This is a place that they've been, looking at. Like Jania and I have a place that we're planning to retire to, and I'd feel the same exact way if I put all my heart and soul and savings and everything into moving to where I want to move. And then the place burned down. I'd be upset too. We don't know exactly what town we're going to end up in because it's all going to depend on the market, and we just know the general area. If any of you guys know Texas, we're kind of thinking about Bastrop because there's still a lot of land left there, and it will be close enough to my daughter, but not too close. So we don't want to just be around the corner. We're not those type of grandmas. Well, I kind of am, but she's not. She wants a little bit of space, and I get that, and I'm fine with that. But I want to be able to go to ball games and recitals and not drive 2 hours. Okay, this is a sweater that when I was inventorying this week was no longer listed. So that's why you will see very few sweaters. There's a couple up there. This is an Old Navy large quarter zip sweater. So I will put 19, since it's a large, I'll put $19.99 on it, $7.99 best offer, because I'm trying to get rid of all my larges. So I sold a Christmas shirt yesterday. It was a Disney Christmas shirt. So people are still buying Christmas. Yeah, I'll be lucky if I get $10 for this right now. So I don't know, maybe I'll put it down. It's kind of like a turtleneck. I'm gonna put the collar down. Can't sell it if it's not listed. Don't know why it's no longer listed. When I'm inventorying, I'm finding things that are not in the tubs, but they're listed, and they're probably in the wrong tubs. And so I'm just ending them because I don't want to have to find those items. Try not to get my long fingernail in the photo. Okay, I do use a color wheel for this because it's gray. So I still use my black and gray color wheel all the time. Then they can quit. I had somebody the other day kind of arguing with me, is the detail brown or black? And I'm like, good thing I took a color wheel photo. If it's brown, I would have used this color wheel. If it was black, I would have used this color wheel. And I used this one. Oh, cha-ching again. I don't know if that's the same one. Could be that they're paying. The first one could have been me accepting the offer since I have auto accept on. Or it could be 2 sales. Let's hope it's 2 sales. Woohoo! That'd be great. So this is a Catherine Suprema top. I start these out, if they're in good shape, at $24.99. And I've since taken my $24.99 auto accept to $9.99 because when I list something for $24.99, sometimes I'm going, should I list it for $24.99 or $19.99? Well, when I'm on the fence about it, so $9.99 is my auto accept now. Because I just won't take less than $10 unless it's small or has been sitting forever. I did take a couple of $8 offers yesterday, though, because I was getting panicked about July, but it ended up being okay. I had a good day yesterday. Okay, both of these Catherines I just did have no material tags, but I know they're cotton blend. Man, is it hot in here? I can't put my ceiling fan on any higher because it blows too much on the clothes and it looks like I'm in the wind. And okay, this is the last mannequin item. This is a Faded Glory XXL 20. This is really cute. And I sell Faded Glory all the time. So it's a peplum also. And I believe I have it drafted at $19.99. Auto accept $9.99. But Faded Glory is typically $19.99 start, unless it's career wear, and I might bump it. Lucille, I can't remember. What do you sell, hon? And for some reason, I don't remember what things you sell. Okay. Now this is blue and white, navy blue, but it looks black in some cases. So this is definitely where the color wheel is going to help. It's going to help me, and it's going to help the customer. Because when you put the color wheel up there, it will definitely show blue. And then I just tell them to go to the photo and say, look at the color wheel photo, because I'm not going to do their work for them, right? They should look. Same with measurements. They keep saying, what are the bust measurements? Like, have you looked at the second photo by any chance? Okay. I may not be able to photograph this one yet. I thought I saw a spot on it. Oh, it's already dried. Okay, I had to spot treat it. Okay, so this is a National Muumuu size 3X. And I spent a lot of time steaming it, and then never did get all the steam out. So it's a snap up with pockets. But I was thinking on the back there were some white spots. And I sprayed some Folex on there because my grandma's is out in the garage. And I didn't think the Folex would dry, but it looks like it's dry. So we're good. And then I have another Muumuu that I found a couple of spots on, and I spot treated it too. I'm hoping those spots have dried. I don't remember what I started this out at. I'm thinking I started out at $29.99. And that means the auto accept would be $14.99. I'm not sure. I love it when the material is on the brand tag, because then I don't have to flip the dress over to find the material tag. I love it when they do that. So helpful. This is a very pale green, looks like a leaf pattern sort of. So this should sell just fine. I'm real bad when I measure my items in the living room and I attach my tag. I just throw them in a pile. And so then they get all wrinkled. Okay, this is a LuLaRoe New Tag skirt. And it's not hanging right on the hanger. There's too much, so I'm gonna have to try to see how it's kind of floppy right there. I hate that. I'm so anal about my photos. But it's a new with tags, but it's a Madison. But when I comped it, it only sold for $14.99, new with tags. So it's $24.99, $9.99 best offer is what it's going to be listed as. And it's a 3XL. You would think it would be comp for more than that, but LuLaRoe is just super saturated, but I still pick it up all the time in the larger sizes. It sells. Sometimes it sits a while. All right. And another thing about LuLaRoe is they don't, on their skirts, the material's on the bottom. And normally on skirts, material's like towards the top, but not on LuLaRoe. And if I have trouble finding the tag when I'm measuring, I put a clip on it so that when I'm photographing, I just feel the material and I find the bump. And there's because I figure if I have trouble finding the material tag when I'm measuring it, I'm going to have trouble finding it when I'm photographing it. So save myself 2 times. Okay, here's the moo in question. Let me see about these spots. If I'm going to have to disclose, yeah, I'm going to have to disclose them. Okay, this is a bechamel or bechamel. I don't know how you say it. Moo, a 2X. It's got fruit appliques, pleated. It's gorgeous. And then it's got some on the back. But on the back, there are 3 little white spots. I don't know what they're from. They're just, I don't know. So I'm going to take my arrows and show that. My green arrow stickers. But I didn't notice it when I was measuring it, so I'm also going to put a clip on it so that when I'm listing it, I can remember to add that to the condition. All right, so front, top, bottom. Full back, top, bottom. It's kind of crooked on the hanger. I'm real bad about that. This has the material. I'm going to turn it back over one more time. I'm going to find those spots and put an arrow. And I'm going to keep this green arrow sticker on the item so that when they get the item, they go, ooh, what's this? Ah, she had it disclosed in her listing and I missed it. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of that. I do need to do my color wheel real quick. Almost forgot about it. And then next to this clip, I'm going to put this clip, say, Beth, you missed something. You need to add it. All right, this is, I think it's a Forever 21. Yeah, this is a Forever 21 2X black flared tank dress. Don't get many Forever 21s in plus size, so I grabbed it. It's got a lot going for it. It's very stretchy knit. Mostly clothing, however, I have another small store with a bunch of junk in it. Oh, I used to have a second store too. I finally closed it because it was just giving me too much hassle to have them separate. Let me go ahead and send out some juju for you guys. Let me find one. Hold on. So, Lucille, do you sell men's clothes as well as women's? I can't remember. I get everybody so mixed up. In my old age, I can't remember shit. Let me put the banner down here. Let me know if you make a sale during the show. I think I can pretty much keep track of the chat today because I don't have a lot of people in here. And that's fine. I'm just working and wanted to come on, and maybe people will watch later when they're working. I don't know how much work I'm going to do tomorrow. Probably going to try to do 3 hours tomorrow. I want to finish the sweater section today and then start another section. That's my goal. Is to inventory at least 1 or 2 sections a month. Okay, this let me go ahead and show this. This is going to be a very difficult item to photograph properly. This is a Torrid size 5, and it's a crop top, on-off shoulder, cap sleeve, almost like a peplum. Like, it's going to be very difficult to photograph correctly. To keep the bottom has to be even, and the front has to be even. And it's just going to be, this is why I don't put this on a mannequin. Number 1, it's a 5X. Number 2, it's on-off shoulder. Just going to fall off my mannequin. My mannequin is a small to a extra large, I guess. Already did the tag. So I don't know. I had another Torrid. It was like a women's swim top. It looked similar to this, and it took quite a while to sell. And I think it was because of the photos, because just can't really keep it on the hanger the way it is. I don't get very many 5Xs in Torrid though, so I'm excited about this one. I'm wondering if that Yoda sound is my Poshmark silent auction starting. No, I have one. I have 2. I'm doing 2 a day. Poshmark, I've had a few sales, but oh, somebody called me and left a message. Okay, I sold a Cuisinart for $22.49. It is a, see if I can get it to pull it up. It's a mesh copy filter for $22.49 plus shipping. That means they didn't even make me an offer. That was $24.99 on sale for $22.49. They didn't make me an offer, and they didn't use a coupon. Go figure. I don't understand these people. And I'm going to look at the original listing because I want to see if this is one of those that I put the AI on. Yeah. See? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. No, this does not have the AI on it. No. So I'm doing about 30 a night, just putting the AI in to see if that'll pick it up. Okay, got another sale. Let's see. A LuLaRoe dress 3XL for $22.49 plus shipping. Again, they did not use a coupon, and they did not send me an offer. So I don't know. My sales are going right now, obviously, because it was $24.99 originally. So I don't know. People are just buying today without. Here's some other things that sold today. I can't share my screen because I'm over here. This is a Cato extra large tunic. It sold for $15 plus shipping. It's very pretty. And then the other part that I sold this morning, I took a best offer of 20. Well, I have a chart. For the lowest I would take was $22.99, and they offered me 20, so I went ahead and took it. It's a Wersch espresso maker reservoir tank, and they offered me $20 plus shipping, so I went ahead and took it. If it's within $3 of what my auto accept would be, I go ahead and take it. I just can't be picky. These are pieces of fabric and pieces of machines. That's all they are. They're not anything special, you know. That was a good machine. That Wersch, if you've seen Wersch, WIRSCH, a lot of those pieces have sold, and I didn't pay much for that. I bought that at an estate sale. That was my first estate sale in years. Okay, this is a SpongeBob SquarePants long sleeve tee. It says Good Vibes, and it is an extra, extra, extra large, 3XL. Because I sell most women's clothing, I put it in the women's section. Unless the chest measurement is absolutely humongous, and I know for sure it's a men's shirt. And I put unisex on it, but I put it in the women's clothing category because more women come to my store than men. It's a 2021. Probably should have put that in the title, but I don't know. My parents and I went to see the play SpongeBob SquarePants. They have a season pass for a local community theater, and sometimes they have an extra ticket. And so my dad will call me and he goes, "Hey, you want to go to the play this weekend?" And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" And sometimes it's a musical, which this was, but he goes, "Oh, it's something called SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't even know what that is." And I'm like, "Dad, you are not gonna, this is not your kind of play." And he goes, "Well, we have the tickets, we might as well go." He was so lost because he didn't know any of the characters. Well, I don't watch it either, but I did know Patrick. And the whole time he's like, "I'm so confused." It's for kids. I mean, they had a couple of adult jokes, but it's kind of weird. But the music, if it wouldn't have been that play, it would have been great because the dancing was amazing, the singing was amazing, and it was the play. This is an Alfred Dunner 3X. I believe this is all acrylic. Super soft quarter zip sweater. And the pattern is beautiful. Now, I'm not going to mention her name, but she's a YouTuber, and she told me, "Beth, don't ever buy, don't sell acrylic items. Don't ever sell all acrylic items." And I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, they don't sell for much. Well, they're cheaply made because they're acrylic. They don't last long. They pill. This is not pilled, by the way. I don't have a problem at all selling acrylic. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a problem selling acrylic. And it's so soft. And it's by Alfred Dunner, which is well made for the most part. And I won't have a bit of trouble selling this sweater. It's beautiful. And I put on there super soft, I hate quarter zip. I don't know if any, like, on the sweater, item specifics in women's, you've got you've got full zip and pullover hoodie, and I think maybe Henley. And I don't know if you would consider this a Henley because it's not buttons, but there's no place to put quarter zip at the top on the required. So I just put pullover because it's not a full zip, and I don't want to get in trouble for saying it's, putting it there. So I just put pullover, and then I put quarter zip in the description. So I don't know. Well, hey, Carl, are you being lazy today? Hey, Todd, being lazy today? I don't know. Is a quarter zip considered a Henley? That's what I don't know. Okay, next one is Terra Sky 5X. This is a really cute tunic tee. I put tunic. No, I put tee first, and then I put tunic if it's a 30 or more. got glitter on it. What are everybody doing? What's everybody doing today? Thanks for joining me. Just taking photos over here. Just make sure you're out on today. I wish the glitter would come out in the photos, but it's not going to. This glitter is beautiful. It's like black glitter. Or maybe it's navy glitter. It's really pretty. It's not going to show up. Didn't list or pack anything today, so was pretty lazy. Well, good. You lived up to your name, Carl. Okay. This is a Torrid Super Soft Knit size 3 racer back tank top, Flamingo Lagoon in Miami. So this should sell pretty well. The problem is I'm not going to be able to stretch it out long and far enough to see the thing. I know everybody tells me I should put tape on, but this is a glossy brick. It used to be the outside of the house. I have tried painter's tape. I have tried the silver duct tape. I have tried Scotch tape. I can't get anything to stick. So after I take these photos, I'm going to lay it out on my TV table and take a flat picture of the graphic. I feel so bad for my wife having to work today, but I'm going to have to work tonight now. So just a few minutes. So I'm just getting to where I don't want to do any work for my boss. I'm just feeling like I'm ready to retire so bad. And I do minimal work for him now. I really do. All right, I'm going to try to lay this flat. There we go. Typically don't have to do that. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, the next one is another Torrid, I believe. It is a size 3X. It has a window in the back. It has distressing up at the top, distressing at the bottom. I'm going to put this as grunge. And it says, in the theater of life, do what you love, live out loud. Life is a journey. Follow your own path. Let them hear you roar. And it says June 15th. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's an interesting shirt, especially with the window back and the grunge. So hopefully that won't stay long. Looks like this must have been in collaboration with some event or something. And because there's a window back, there's really no place for the brand, so they put it on the side. It's kind of weird. It's a weird shirt. All right. Getting there. Okay, the next one is probably, yeah, Worthington 3X. This is a twist strap tank top. Could be career or casual. It's got beads and studs, watercolor. Don't get many 3Xs in Worthington, so I grabbed it. Most of the Worthingtons I get are extra larges. Very, very bright and pretty. Kind of lining. I wouldn't wear it, but the colors are beautiful. They really are. All right. Come on, guys, make some sales. Blue Bloods, I think, is on all day today. Uh-oh, there's that dreaded bring. Oh, it could be. I ordered 2 different size eBay boxes with I had forgotten to use my coupon for Q2. Literally 2 or 3 hours before the coupon expired, I thought, I'm going to go check and see if I used my coupon this quarter, and I hadn't. So ordered 2 different size boxes for my appliance parts, and I think they're delivered. I think that's what that probably is, because I saw earlier that they were out for delivery. And I'm so lazy. I don't like putting the boxes away. I have to cut them out of the wrapping. And okay, so here we go. It's crooked on the hanger. I cannot figure out why I cannot get these things straight. I could put it on a mannequin, no problem. But try to tell me. But the reason I'm putting it on a hanger is because it's oversized. It's a 24-26, and I'll tell you what, I can't keep Lane Bryant t-shirts in stock. They have the cutest Lane Bryant graphic tees out there, and they sell so quickly. People love them. This is a lightweight Lane Bryant V-neck sweater. The colors are beautiful. Here we have some bathing suits, it looks like. This, I don't know, this is a brand I've never sold before. I've kind of cooled it on the bathing suits. Like Monday, I don't think I got one bathing suit. It's by MYNAH, and I would show you the tag, but it's like an onk. It's clear. You can't see it. MYNAH. This is adorable. All these ruffles. And then the back, it's open back. It's adorable. I can't remember how much I comped it for, but I think I've got $27.99 or best offer on it, so I would take $13.99 if somebody offered me. But I've been selling. I sold a bathing suit yesterday, an Anna Cole white bathing suit, but it was a smaller size. Go figure. If you're a plus size woman and you cannot find a swimsuit in my store, there's something wrong, because I have so many listed. There's a picture of the bra. And I'm real bad about putting whether or not the bra pads come out or not. I've had several people ask me, do the bra pads come, are they removable? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm trying to remember to do that. Evidently, that's important. I don't know. It's not important to me when I buy a swimsuit, but taking a picture of this tag is going to be very difficult because it's clear. All right, that one's done. All right, here we have another racerback. Harry Potter, Property of Hogwarts, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's purple, and it is a size extra large. Harry Potter didn't used to sell for me, but starting about 2 years ago, it sells. So again, this is going to be another one that's going to be difficult to get all the words, but I think I did it. But it's not on the hanger, right? It's just not. But it wouldn't look good on my mannequin. So, I don't know. I have another Harry Potter something or another I got yesterday. I think it's a pajama top. Like I said, if that is my office, they're just going to have to wait until well, maybe I shouldn't say that. No. Oh, it's my live Posh silent auction is going live in 30 minutes. It is Lane Bryant this time. I'm doing one a day is a certain brand, and then the other one I do that day is a certain kind, like swimwear, sleepwear, jeans, pants, t-shirts, tunics. Got two more, guys, and then I'm going to be able to sit down. Okay, so this is a really cute swim top, and it's by Liz Claiborne. It's a 20W. Very, very cute. In the back, it's high-low in the back. So this would be good if someone has a pair of swim shorts or a pair of bikini bottoms. Liz Claiborne is doing well for me right now, so I keep buying it. It comes and goes, but right now it's good. So I'm going to show that it's high-low in the back. Bra. Oops. Bra is clean. Woohoo, one more. All right, this is a very strappy crisscross back pointel knit. So pointel has these little teeny tiny holes. I don't know if y'all can see them. So it's just to let air get in. But look at these straps. This is why I put these on a hanger so you can see all the straps. And it is by Old Navy Active. It's a 3X. Racer back. We're getting to the end. We're in the middle of summer, so if it doesn't sell in the next month or so, I don't know. We'll see. So we've got to figure out how to do the strap thing. All right, I think that's good. I can't imagine trying to put that on a mannequin. That'd be a disaster. It's not even, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's pretty even. Mm-hmm. Polyester. Got my fingernail in that photo. Oh, well. All right, and I'm done photographing. I'm so excited. So I'm going to turn these lights off, very carefully try to balance my laptop so that my webcam doesn't fall off. I got to remember to take my glasses and my phone over to my desk. And I still need to back up my hard drive. I have not backed up my hard drive in probably 3 months now, and it's supposed to be done at the first of every month. Got to back up my hard drive tonight, and then I need to scan my receipts from last month. I haven't done that yet. Let me go ahead and start moving. I'm not going to put y'all in a box over there, so I am going to be a little bit lower than usual, but I don't want to deal with the box. Turn these lights off. I got to have some caffeine. I put my caffeine kind of in arm's reach when I was taking photos, but not enough, obviously. And this is about, what time is it? Yeah, around 2 or 3 o'clock is when I end up usually taking a nap. I'm going to try not to do that today. I could say something political, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to restrain myself because this isn't a political channel. But anyway, I've been taking naps, and naps are good for you. But the reason I take naps is I don't sleep at night. So then it just becomes a vicious cycle. So now I got to plug everything in. I'm going to download these photos. These I took about 250 photos today. So it'll probably take about, I don't know, 3 minutes, something like that, to download them. That's not long at all. Anybody want to come on and work? Hey, Vinyl Mine, how are you? You don't have a wrench. You're going to have a wrench. Let me go over to my pop-out chat and do that right now. Thought I'd use the time while watching to send out offers. I made 2 sales in the last 5 minutes. That's awesome. Vinyl, have you noticed today, starting today, you cannot send coupons with your offers? Have you noticed that? Anybody else? And when you're sending an offer, there's a little place that says, give us your feedback or tell us what you think. That's what it says. So I went over there and I said, where the heck did the ability to attach a coupon go? It was there yesterday, and it looks different when you pull it up on mine. When you send offers, it looks totally different. I type in 20 for 20%, and it puts 20.00. Like it looks like I'm offering it for $20, but it's really, it says percent after it. And then there's no place to attach a coupon. I always attach a coupon. Guess I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. I can do it on my phone, though. I can attach a coupon from my phone today, but not on the desktop. This just irritates me. Just stuff like that. Why do they keep changing stuff? Okay, I already got that. Let's see. Can't keep track of you. No. Says it's been pretty slow for me the last few weeks. I doubt something will sell during your show today. Well, you never know. Okay, I said I was going to go over and give you a wrench, Vinyl. So let me find. I don't have that many people in here today, so it should be a lot easier. That one night, everybody was talking, and I couldn't catch people to wrench them. Scott. Scott's here? No, Scott's not here. Is someone here named Scott? I do, however, the majority is women's. I do like the thread up men's boxes there at Fire at times. I did buy years ago, Lucille, a men's thread up box. That was when I was very new to YouTube. I'm not sure I even did a video. And a lot of those items did sell. There were some shoes in there. And I don't do shoes. I don't know. Sometimes I want to do like the Tiva sandals or something like that, but I'm thinking, no, I don't have a place for them. You know, comfort shoes. I really don't miss shoes, but Threads men's boxes sometimes are winners. I totally agree with that. Your payment this week was $90. Ugh. So the Scooby-Doo waffle maker shipping today. Oh, awesome. I've never seen a Scooby-Doo waffle maker. That would be fun. Let's see. Let me know if you want to come on. I'll send you a link. Don't list or pack anything today. You're pretty lazy. Yeah. Well, and I almost thought before my mail carrier comes, maybe I should ship some of these items, but I'm not going to. But I had bad news yesterday for me. My mail carrier, who I adore, who's the only mail carrier I have who even cares about his job, I give him tips all the time, informed me, and he's probably about my age, maybe a little bit younger, but it's hot out there, guys. It was 102 this morning. Informed me that he's going to be retiring in October, and he is going to school to be a sports medicine massage therapist at his age, and he likes it. And I was like, yay, good for you. I'm so happy for you. But in my head, I'm going, like, because I've always talked to Janie about this. What is going to happen if Martine retires? Because he's not a spring chicken, and it's hot. I mean, it's so hot out there. And you know, on Mondays, he sometimes has 30 packages to pick up for me, and he'll pick some up and scans them on the porch. But if it's somebody else, they just walk on by. And then on Tuesday, I got like 40 packages to ship out. So I got to come up with a plan. And I'm hoping that when he retires, that they will replace him with a regular person who I can have an actual relationship with. Like, I have his phone number. He has mine. I can message him and tell him, say, hey, are you on the clock today? I have a lot of packages. And if he says no, then I sometimes go and take them to the post office. Or if he says, I'll be tomorrow, then I wait one more day. But so that's kind of sad for me. I'm trying not to stress out about it. So is his wrench showing up yet? I'm a Canadian seller. We don't get to, yeah, that's right. You don't get coupons. That's right. You told me that. Oh, you're Scott. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we know who Scott is, because I was like, I don't see Scott here. Okay, I need to dump these photos. My windows on my laptop are looking really weird. They're not like minimized right. And I don't know why. And I can't figure out why. So I keep my photos in my computer for like a month. And then I discard them. But sometimes I feel like I should let them wait 2 months, because there have been issues where something weird happened with the photos and I didn't notice it. And then I'm like, I don't have the photo anymore. But all right. Then I make a window for my phone. Oops, I went the wrong way. And then I have to wait for it to pull up. It doesn't take very long to pull up my photos. I find it has to be a certain kind of cord, and these things wear out, and I have to buy another one. So I just bought 2 this last time, so that when this one gives out, I can transfer photos. I used to do the Google thing where it went to Google Drive or something like that. And that took forever to download. This, let me see, it made 237 photos. I was close. I said 250. Usually it tells me like how many seconds. Okay, it says 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining, which it's usually not as long as it says. So that's not bad, right? I wish I was the type of person who could pull up the listing and put the photos in. But number one, I'm not good at doing things with my phone because I have fat thumbs. But number two, I wouldn't be able to add them to Poshmark. And so, because I created a listing on Poshmark. So that's why I don't do that. But Maggie does it that way, I think. 20 seconds. All right, so for those of you who were not at Maggie and my tag talk last month, this is what my photos end up looking like that I just took. So the only thing I have to do is, for some reason, my pants always come back rotated. So I have to real quick rotate those the way I want them. And luckily I only did 1 pair of jeans, so I can tell where I start. So I just look for the number and I just click them. That's what I took. I think the photos look pretty good. There's a couple of shadows on that one, but for the most part, I'm very happy with the lighting today. So well, thank you guys for joining me. We've been on about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to go get some lunch, and then I'm just going to start listing. If anybody wants to work private with me today, I'm all for that. Just hit me up and I'll create a Messenger or a StreamYard link, and we can work together and hopefully get some things done. And you can keep me from going in there and taking a freaking nap, because I really have no business doing that. All right, everybody have a wonderful 4th of July, and I will see you on my next live stream. Bye.